So, let's see. So we're picking up back where we left off. We're in Waterland. We're in Kevin Costner's Waterworld. Lance met his dad.
And we met John Redcorn.
Yep. And leaves
And that guy's just having a grand old time. Either that or he's stuck.
I think a little bit of both. That leaf is a very strong leaf, I will give him that. So one thing, I kind of mentioned this in the last video, but one thing now about where we are, we're kind of on the big continent, like the Asia continent of this world, meaning that pretty much from here, we can backtrack to any other part of the game. From Angel Island ahead. We can't go back to Mu, we can't go back to the other continent, but if we miss anything in any of these villages from here on out, we can backtrack. So it's kind of like the way I like to put it is now we're in the Earthbound area where we can, you know, if you want to walk back to 1-et, you can do that at any point of the game. Except for like...
I've never heard anyone say it 1-et.
How have you heard it then?
I've always said it 0-net.
It's 1. 1-et, 2,
Really?
2 son, 3 thread. I mean, because threed, I guess you could say it's threed. But yeah, 1-et, 2
Well, I mean,
son.
I've said the other ones, but I've never heard, like, I guess I just never thought of it.
Yeah, it's counting upwards. So we saw these guys here last time, the Kruk. They can live for food or water for a long time. They're the camel, kangaroo, bunny. Then they
Yeah,
probably
yeah.
tear a kid's fucking throat out. So we have a gambling den on this beautiful ocean front. It's very hot out here. A child would have to be very poor to come to this place. The insinuations in that are terrible.
Well, I mean, you go to a gambling house when, well, you leave it poor, but you go in rich.
Yeah, that's what. The only reason you go to a gambling house if you're poor is to like, I don't know, tell yourself to like some kind of hostile situation.
Also, what is this, a drinking contest?
Yeah. None of these people want to die. So, right now, they are just having a drinking competition. Oh, and there's Jeweler Gem.
Oh, there's the jeweler, yeah.
And, unfortunately... Yep, so they're just having a drinking contest to see who can get drunker faster. And next time I go just, like, out fucking pounding brews with people, I want to have this like fucking edgy, dangerous music playing. So they kind of offhandedly mention like, well, if you want to make real money, you can bet your life. Keep that in the back of your mind. And also, hey, Gem, I think you dropped something. It was literally in the room it was in the gambling den. Like, who leaves a gem in a gambling den and, like, has it stay there for a long period of time?
Well, maybe they're just not worth anything in Wintermia. Maybe they tried to sell it for scratch and nobody would take it.
Yep. So,
come on, just a little scratch. Let me get back on the tables.
Jeweler Gem is pretty fucking terrible at finding gems literally in the same room as him. Like, fucking hell. So, let's see. By this point... Alright, so we meet this nice family in here. Our family goes about their jobs in high spirits. And this guy here's got a little cold. Well, hope some Robitussin floats in on a fucking leaf.
Yeah, maybe you can catch a cough syrup fish.
Man, there are fish that you can catch in Monster Hunter that have, like, they're called glutton tunas. They literally have items stuck in their stomach. Oh, and there's a giant centipede on the Great Wall of China that we might be able to kill and cure that guy with.
Yeah, that's gross, dude. Why didn't you just tell that to a stranger?
Yeah, really. Man, imagine drinking centipede
What the fuck is
cum.
wrong with you?
He was with the explorer Oldman. What, like, a ominous dad name. He has gray hair, but they say he's still young. Oh, fuck you. Some people just gray early. Alright, so it's kind of, you know, you never think to come back to the house because usually nothing fucking happens here. But you can, like, get stuck trying to figure out where the fuck you need to go for a long time. You gotta go back to the house and have Lily's birthday party. We all remembered your birthday. Aww. we kept your birthday secret.
Yeah. You know my birthday? Do you know my mother? No.
What is my birthday? I don't know my birthday. He invented cake.
That is a huge cake.
Harder than building an airplane. You put the fucking eggs in the flour.
Well, you say that, but I know people that cannot cook at all. Like, literally, they can't boil an egg, they can't boil spaghetti, they don't know what to do.
Ugh. Oh, Lily, can I talk to you for a minute? I'll wait outside. Let me blow out the fucking candles first, you jackass.
Let me just phase through you.
Yeah, you'd think, like, they would move Will the fuck out of the way. So, yet again, for, like, the third time in a row now, there's gonna be a romantic moment on fucking rafts bobbing up and down with this music playing.
Maybe it's just something about rafts and water that are just romantic.
I guess. I mean, there's, like, fish shit all over you.
I know I can keep this relationship afloat.
Oh, I fucking hate you. A bouquet of roses. So, no matter what we told him to do, he went for the jackass method and got all 3 of them. We could tell him a bouquet of roses.
Not creepy.
Yeah, not at all. Thank you, they're beautiful. I have another present. Something I want to say to you.
Yeah.
At this point,
words are harder to say than a tongue twister.
At this point, I just want one of those drunks from the gambling den to, like, start floating down the river, just, like, pissing all over himself. Yes, these words are harder to say than a tongue. I won! Lance, I couldn't understand what you said. You just kind of beeped at me. Don't you green text at me, son. And she just floats.
Denied.
She just floats away. We had no... Meanwhile, Will's like, we had no idea what had happened. We were down showing down on the fucking cake. Where's the birthday girl? Who the fuck cares? I'm gonna have this trash man cake.
Happy birthday.
So in the morning...
Boy, imagine being rejected so hard your woman doesn't say no.
My
She turns
dad's...
into a fucking flower and flies away.
My dad's a vegetable and my girlfriend's a flower. Great. This house on this raft gives me an idea for a new invention. What? Is it a house raft boat? I think you're literally on one of them right now.
Yeah, but what if we turned it into an airplane?
A houseboat plane? Yeah, that'd be awesome. That'd actually be awesome. No, they do that in Monster Hunter. They do that in Monster Hunter. They literally, so you start that game off in Monster Hunter 4 on a, by the way, this jackass still hasn't left yet. He never goes on his journey. But you start Monster Hunter 4 off literally on, like, a boat, traveling, taking you to other places, and then eventually you learn how to do, like, a steam engine. So they're like, you know what, we could build a new boat, like a proper airplane, or we could just shove a fucking propeller and sail onto our boat. So they literally just make your boat, your pirate ship, airborne.
That's the lazy way to do it.
Yep. So you can go around this entire place and nothing will happen. Lance is nowhere to be found. Lily is nowhere to be found. And you can't go anywhere else. You can still only go to Angel Village. What you gotta do is go into your inventory and open this letter from Lance, which has now shown up.
Dip it in water.
We got a lot of it. I'm going to China. I'm putting this letter... I'm putting this letter in your luggage, but you probably won't notice. So basically, he's going to try and kill the giant centipede on the Great Wall of China.
At the bottom of the sea.
P.S. Lily left me.
P.S. Thanks for the advice. P.S. You piece of shit.
Thanks, Dick.
I hate you.
So now that we've
even
read...
bother to help out just a little bit.
Now that we've read that letter, we can travel a fucking week to the Great Wall of China.